everybody give it up for Matt Knockbar! My dad and I, we're also both circumcised for only because of tradition or cliche, but we would never have that reaction because I see my dad's dick and it is twice mine. So, give it up for my dad's big dick! Your next comic coming to the stage is he looks like, I don't know, I got nothing. Tori, I'm still wounded from Tori whooping me. Your next comic coming to the stage didn't even come to my defense when Tori whooped me. We only got 3 comics left, and I love all of you that have stuck around. I hope you stick around for the final 3. They are all weirdos. Give it up for Christopher Goatwright!
Yeah. Oh my God, I have been checking on the sports ball game going to the room, but only because I feel like there was an implied act of terrorism in the news leading up, the past couple of weeks, and Chris Nolan really set my expectations really high. I was kind of hoping for something big. Porn has gotten really sarcastic, right? That's not just me. That's when they're doing it, they're like, who are we going to try? I think porn, modern porn is kind of like food dares when you go to other countries. It's like, no, this has to amount to delicacy. It's very honored in our tradition. It'll make it very virile if you give yourself or your partner Giardia. That's a disease you can get. I'm pretty sure now. Don't ask me how I learned about it. He was asking out. It is good enough. It's an ironic disease. Look up on it. You'll find out why. I want to make a couple of disclaimers. A couple of things. I want to apologize to you guys. Most of these people are comics and don't have empathy, so they don't need it. I have recently been informed that I'm not attractive enough to be a comedian, so I do want to let you know that I'm sorry that I'm this close to you. I could have warned you guys earlier, but you do what you can with what you got. This is what I got. The other warning I have is sometimes I'll say things that are autobiographical, and just think if I pulled a fake leg off and I started dancing around, it's okay to laugh at that. That would be intentional, It's me saying I'm okay. That's what comedians do. They experience things and they get a joke out of it. Try. So that having been said, the good thing about being a male survivor of rape is you can experience fear of the kind of people that 50% of the populace assumes you are on sight. So it is a lesson in empathy, and you can't even resent people for it because it's. And I don't feel really bad. I'm not talking an Andy Dufresne situation. It was more of a Bill Cosby situation. And I think that's an interesting thing too. Is having experienced that, I still have I still have fear of being beaten up and raped, and I got to say, that is still it's good that you still have a mystery in your life, But I do overly empathize. That is why I really do have a problem with porn because you're looking at it, I don't know which one person to relate to first of all. In those situations, but there's a look on a person's face when they're getting. I don't even know how to describe some of the movies that I've seen these days. Where it's just you just can't help it. I can't check after this anymore. This person they're not here. There's not agency involved in this. So I got to move on to something with hair and pendulous breasts because MILFs are there because they want to fuck and get paid. They know how to get a sandwich for themselves. So I guess if I were to summarize, put a moral. Right? Because I grew up in daytime television, right? Everything has a moral at the end. So the person who raped me was black, and I'm 85% sure gay. Maybe 90%. Just an observation alone. But the thing is, 2 things actually. One, I do wish that it had happened to somebody else, like a better comedian. Because I think a good comic should be able to get a 1-to-1 ratio of stage time to rate time. And I'm only giving about 5 minutes out of this. But the real moral is, I don't hate black people, I don't hate gay people. I have a problem with techno DJs. That's persistent. That's kind of not the best moral. So I guess the real best moral is, when you're with somebody and they offer you drugs, don't do drugs before that. Do the drugs after they take the drugs they offer you. And if they pass out, they were going to rape you. So you should do what the fuck you want to that person, and morally, it's not ambiguous, right? Have a beautiful night, everybody.